Thank you so much, Ryan. I'm here, blast from the past. Next to me, I have a friend who literally heard my voice when I was teaching Audio 101, came up to me and was like, oh my gosh, I found you. Hi, Eugene. How are you?
I'm fine, Nikki. How are you?
So good. It's like literally, we haven't seen each other for how long?
Oh my God.
It's been
10 years?
Has it been 10 years?
I think
I know
so.
I came back a little bit, I think.
so.
It was for, I think it was Nino's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Nino.
Hey, Nino Nukem.
Yeah, it was at his birthday, and we were talking about like how I was gonna get ready to do NAB for the first time, and it was just kind of like, you know, my brothers from another mother. Like truly, I met Eugene when we worked together at a station called Mix TV, which is a subsidiary of ABS-CBN, or the Filipino channel, TFC. Anak ko. I'm an honorary Filipino, by the way. They made me honorary Filipino. But
English.
But what I wanted to know is just like, you guys really raised me as like a little sis in the broadcasting world. That was my first taste of the broadcasting world.
Right.
That's all I knew. And then my dad had taken me to the NAB show in 2010. I wasn't old enough to attend the parties at the time, but I was just trying to absorb as much as I could. So you've been to NAB show for how many years?
Since 1997.
Since 1997. So
Haley over there told me it's 27 years? Haley?
Yeah, it's too
26.
She already
thanks for
knows. I would have been like, it's too early to do math right now. But at the same time, you've been here since then and to now. And it's the centennial, celebrating 100 years of broadcasting excellence. So especially coming from the broadcast industry and being at NAB Show from then to now, what has been the biggest excitement or even surprise to you?
God, seeing how it's went from 3/4, tape, to now it's all cards, CF cards, any cards, digital. And seeing how it went to like virtual sets. Like really crazy, really cool.
All right. Well, I just realized this is going to be, let's take a tour down memory lane, and I'm so pun intended, let's take a walk backwards or two.
The camera guy right here, I know I'm going to bother Nikki.
Throughout memory lane
I like Nikki so much.
Head over to one of my other friends over at Aperture. But yeah, tell me a little bit about you. What do you do now?
So I still do operations with ABS-CBN. They're a subsidiary. We're a branch off with the Filipino channel.
Okay.
So,
It's been such a heartwarming thing, though, when I used to say, I work at Mix TV, and a lot of people won't know, but if I see and I run into a fella Filipina or Filipino, I'll say TFC, and they're like, oh my gosh, I know exactly what you're talking about, right? So it's just been a really cool opportunity to be able to see all the changes. But I mean, like, even in the broadcast studios that you're working in right now, what are you guys working with, and how have you made it like, I guess 3.5, like Walter said, like every year you add something else and it increases like a version.
Well, we were using 3/4 inch, and now we're actually using CF cards. Cameras, we're using Ikegami. We have a Ross switcher. What else do we have? Sennheiser. Yeah, all kinds of brands that we use. That's why I came here, just to look at it and stuff. So, and then looking at the lights, pretty cool stuff. Real quick, Eric, Cineo, my buddy works over here too. His name is Joseph Mendoza. He helps out. I've known him, played ball. So,
and that's the cool thing. Like, how many friendships did you say that you've made since being here at NAB Show?
Oh my God, coming here, this is where I just met Eric, great camera guy. Haley, great producer. Nikki, I've known for such a long time, but I see a lot of the vendors, and this is where you get to pick their brains and find out what new technology that they have. That's why I come here. It's more, some of them, they're vendors, but they eventually become your friends. And you talk to them and you say, hey, how you doing? Hey, how are you doing? You get to reminisce. But at the same time, you see how far technology is driving and where it's going. So it's pretty interesting. So it's like, okay.
Yeah. Well, you've been a veteran in the game. So do you have any tips for people who are not here, watching at home right now, on how to really get the most out of coming to a big show like NAB?
Oh my gosh. You cannot do this in one day, really. Glad they opened up the West Hall. Unfortunately, it closes South Hall. And you got to really plan yourself. First day, I just walked around, see what they had. Then today, now I know specific vendors that I could see and talk to. and see what you're doing, and then seeing who I could, what stuff they got. So I do have specific.
Do you feel like
vendors.
you put a list of like this is I should check out what they're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to know what they got, what kind of cameras they got, audio, video, lighting, specifics that I'm used to, and some of the vendors I talk to, and then I go from there, and I see what other stuff they have outside of that.
Well, being the centennial, I just have to ask, is there a special moment or memory that really shaped kind of what you do now in the industry? Was there anything that impacted you so much at a younger age? Well, like we were here like since what, 1974?
Oh my God, no, not 70, 80. Is that 97?
You were like saying 7. Like I think you're aging yourself there, but I'm
know.
just saying at the same time, is there a special memory that really impacted you to keep coming back and just continue to kill it in the broadcasting game?
This is a good question. Why are you making me think of this early in the morning? Oh my
Because
God,
we've
girl.
all had to think about this early in the morning. I had a class in the morning, and I was like, "Oh no!"
I'm stressing Eric out over there. His camera is like, his rig is nice and heavy, so messing with the
He's
shoulder.
very strong.
I should just
though.
keep
He's
talking, huh,
very
Eric?
strong. He's like, "No."
No, I mean, okay. So, what's something that I've learned, or
Just a memory.
just
Like, do you have a
memory?
special moment like that? It's not publicized. Like a
You know
personal
what?
moment that really was like, I'm here to stay. That really inspired me to stay here and keep coming back to NAB over and over again.
You know what, Nikki? It's kind of funny because you think about it. All the vendors that are here, once you talk to them and you get to know them, you can see them the next year and all of a sudden, hey, you don't know my name, or specifically, but they're there.
Yeah.
So you go, hey, how you doing? How are you doing? Great. And then the relationship starts. And then that's where, oh, do you know so-and-so? Oh, yeah. Then that's where your network grows and blossoms. That's something to do here. Get to know the product, but at the same time, know the person.
Yeah.
And then see what they want to tell you about their product. And once that goes, shoot, it's pretty fun. You know what was about to happen. Sorry.
Well, thank you so much, Eugene. It's been this coming to NAB Show. I literally have ran into like 65 plus friends already, and
What?
like half of them I put
65?
them on camera because when you run into me, I put you on live TV. That's how it goes with me.
65? You got more than that, girl.
Well, no, I meant literally just meeting, like being able to pause because, at a big show like this, there's thousands of exhibitors, there's 100,000 of attendees, there's so many sessions, like not even happening on the exhibit floor. There's experiential zones where people are doing brainstorms, like meeting other people, just pitching. There's just so much going on, and on top of that, you have these other sessions like the remote production world, the post-production world where I was teaching at, and all this is happening around NAB Show as well. So you're right, this show is big, it's huge. You can't just do it in one day, but at the same time, what makes it worth it is when you run into friends and running from friends from blast from the past. So it's been such a pleasure talking to Eugene and just seeing you here
It's
from
great
the Mixed
talking
TV.
to you, Nikki.
From the Mixed TV
You're the
days.
best, Nikki.
Oh, I appreciate you. I did not pay him to say that. But anyways, we're gonna toss to a quick break and back to you and back to the studio.